Yo, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're going to be talking about anime defenders and the controversy over pay to win features. But before we get into the video, I want to make a couple disclaimers. I made a video in the past talking about anime Vanguard, and I did get banned and punished for speaking the truth and speaking something that everybody wanted to say, but they're too afraid and got no balls to say. All right, I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? YouTubers, you know who you are. I'm not going to call names out here, but you know who you are. Glazing the game and all, like, damn, bro. Anyways, hashtag Kobo is a hobo. Hashtag Kobo is a hobo. If you get a chance to type in general on Vanguard, make sure you type that for me, my boy. And with that being said, man, let's get right into the video. Hope you like it. And yeah, all right, boys. So look, man, I was just, chilling, woke up, and then I get this notification on my phone from sub announcements on anime defenders, and to my surprise, they actually respond. See, unlike Vanguard, they actually know what they did wrong and are explaining to us what they're gonna do to fix it. Can you imagine that, guys? Can you imagine a game that does that? I couldn't. So with that being said, they came out and said this. I'm gonna pop it on the screen right now. Okay, they say, hey people, I'm back. The team and I have heard your feedback about the recent update, and we take full responsibility for missing the mark on this one. Now, let's just talk about the first big sentence right there. Now, this team, I have a lot of respect for, I may not have a lot of respect for other owners, but I do have respect for this in particular owner. Why, you may ask? Because this owner actually knows what they're doing wrong and are trying to become better, are trying to fix their game. Of course, they don't want to be one of those devs that only care about money, and that is 100% the way to go and what we wanted to hear. That's not the biggest thing about this first sentence though, guys. The biggest thing about this is that I hope this means that the game will be free to play. Now, this is where the thumbnail comes in, this is where the title comes in. Okay, next up we have, we love our community and our free to play players, and we fully deserve the hate right now. Now, this is, this kind of crazy. They're actually saying, like, W hate. They're actually saying W hate. Now, I know you guys have been, clowning on this game because of all defenders, and then it moved on to pay to win defenders and a bunch of other things. But at the end of the day, you have to understand that they're trying to be unique. They're trying to be completely different than any other game. And for that to be able to happen, think outside the box, okay? And that's pretty hard nowadays, especially with the community of Roblox players that we got on the platform. It's pretty hard to do so. So the fact that they're at least trying this, gives me hope for the future of Roblox, in my opinion. Anyways, let's just continue, okay? We didn't mean to let everyone down with this last update. Now, the thing is, right, if you're watching, which I highly doubt you are, this is the thing, right? Every single player on the game right now realizes that you messed up, man. You messed up, And that's okay, because at the end of the day, you have a chance to fix it. Now, the biggest thing that I would personally say that should be fixed on the game. Now, you guys can, obviously let me know if I'm wrong or right. But the biggest thing that I noticed on the game is that there's not many things that you can do to actually enjoy the game, right? So, for example, like, you can go ahead and stress over Hall of Mirrors, the new game mode. You can stress over other things. But at the end of the day, the only thing people are going to do to get the unit is just all farm and get enough gems and buy it. If we're all being honest, that's what they do. And in some cases, that is good. But in other cases, it's very annoying and pointless for you to grind and spend the time, right? So what I would say you should do is copy the flow. Because at the end of the day, copying a flow doesn't mean necessarily that you're making the same game. It just means that you are appealing to the people that like that game, that sort of methods, right? So what I would say is just remove gems trading. That's the biggest thing that you can possibly do to make the game better and funner. In my opinion, that is one thing that should have been done on day one of game release, If you guys truly want to appeal to the people, what you have to do is make sure you understand that when you're updating the game, you don't only add game modes that are very hard to do, but you also add portals, for example. We still waiting on portals. I want portals. I know y'all want portals. I mean, like, yeah, portals are annoying to grind, but they're better than what we got right now. Like, we got nothing right now that speaks to me. We got nothing right now that I want to hop on and try to get or try to grind for, because everything is either gems or a currency that I'll never get in 5.7 years. Like I'm sorry, guys, but I think that's what they should do. Now, you guys can obviously let me know if it's the truth or false, but I truly believe that that's the way to go. Now, right here is where I personally came up with this video. We will reassess and cook something better next update. Focus on making things more fun to grind which is what I was just talking about, and free-to-play friendly. More reasonable prices for future products. Okay, now that is extremely good and something we love to hear. And in my opinion, honestly, a huge W for a game like this, you know? Obviously, fun to grind and free-to-play friendly is everything that we want. Okay, now none of us got the banks, you know, none of us got the money to be affording all of this stuff on the game, right? Like I have a couple friends that I spent like 10 times wishes for like, you know, $20 each just for them to be able to get like maybe one unit that's not even the secret, you know? Like, it's pointless to spend so much money when your luck is not good. And here's the thing, guys, here's the thing, right? They're trying to fix their mistakes, right? And that is the big thing that I noticed about this game, is that they cook fast. But also, you know, I'm gonna speak the truth, guys. You know me. I'm going to speak the truth. The updates they cook are never really good. For example, Flame Dragon God, right? The VFX are pretty dookie, right? But they're okay, right? They're viable, right? When you look at Secrets VFX, they're just copy and pasted from other units. Like I swear to everything I love, bro. If you look at Demon King and you look at Egress and Esper, I can call out 5 of the moves that it got on 5 different units, bro. I guarantee you I can do that. And not because they look a little similar, but because they're identical, okay? Like, you can deadass take the ability from one unit, put it on the other one with like a red color instead of a yellow color, and it will literally be identical to like one of the new units. And that's because they don't try on the VFX department. But I think we all know that by now, that this game is not made to be a VFX game. Now, the reason for that is because they don't try, or they have terrible VFX makers. Now look, the owners I like, but whoever is making the VFX for this game, maybe they need to think about a different profession, okay? Because I'm gonna be honest, right? I personally don't make amazing VFX, okay? But, you know, I'm pretty decent. You know, I can cook up something if y'all give me the tools, you know what I'm saying? The VFX that they hire, they probably spending a lot of money for them, right? I'm not an expert in making games, but if you want a game to succeed, you need the highest quality possible, right? When you're making VFX for a literal tower defense game, it's kind of preferable to have the best possible VFX maker for that job, right? So I don't know. I think that they should hire a new VFX maker. I think it would benefit a lot and the game will gain a lot more players. But that's just my opinion. I am a VFX junkie, you know, I like VFX in games, especially anime games, but that's just me, man. But look, guys, that's besides the point. Let's continue with the message, shall we? So then it says free-to-play friendly, right? Obviously, free-to-play friendly means that they're going to add more free-to-play things like portals and such, you know, just stuff like that to make you want to play and enjoy the game. More reasonable prices obviously just means that they're gonna lower the amount of Robux it costs, but honestly, that's gonna make it more pay to win. I honestly think that they should just remove pricing in general and not let you buy gems, for example, for money, and not let you buy currency like wishes and other stuff like that for money. I think that just defeats the purpose of grinding on the game and makes other people OP from just having money or having a job. It's just not worth it, you know. It's just not good in my opinion. It's something that should be removed 100%. Next up, we got have a fairer and more rewarding experience for everyone by listening to the community more closely. That's something that many owners and just devs in general don't do, and I think that that's something that Anime Adventures really struggled with, and that was just communicating. Because when you communicate with your audience, with your fans, you know, of your game, you can automatically tell what they want to see on the next update and what they extremely don't want to see on the next update. And when you start appealing to everybody, you're gonna start noticing that a lot more people have respect for the game. And for example, when other big games come out like Anime Vanguard and Anime Reborn, you will not get those moments where it's like, yo, you know, maybe we should just go to this game, you know, because this game is starting to become boring. You know, you don't get those moments. And in Anime Adventures, me personally, I had a lot of times where I just said, this game is becoming too much for me and I need to go. You know, and those moments are the worst on games like that are huge. You know, we're talking like 50k players plus. You know, on those type of games, when you say that, when a player that plays the game daily says that, it's a problem and you gotta fix it. You know, that's just my opinion though. But look, I think the game is on a good path right now, and I think that it's going to make a good change real soon, guys. Okay, so let's just continue with what they're saying. All right. because we update a lot and update quite frequently, I don't know about that, okay? I don't know about that. I think that personally, every 2 weeks is like bare minimum, you know? It's like weekly is like over the top, and then every 2 weeks is like minimum, you know? Like if you don't update every 2 weeks, that is a huge L, okay? Huge L. But I get what they're saying. For a tower defense, every 2 weeks is good, honestly. It's pretty good. It will not take us long for us to fix a lot of the issues, so we hope you stick with us and see this through as we work our way to the best possible game. Now look guys, what they basically mean in this message is literally, we are going to work our hardest to make the game fun and better, but I need you guys to stay with us. So what they're saying is that when Vanguard comes out, they don't want you to leave. So basically, they're just warning you that they're going to fix everything, so don't leave. So I don't know, man. I think that's huge W's from the owners speaking out when obviously people are angry and mad. I mean, 5.7 years to get a unit is quite frankly very stupid, okay? And you know, also 30 minutes per mirror is very bad, you know? It's very bad. And honestly, I don't think that's worth it. No matter how much time you have, 30 minutes per session to get one maybe is just extremely dumb and extremely stupid, honestly. And I personally would not recommend you guys do that unless they fix it, of course, then 100%. But I'm glad they're taking initiative. I'm glad they're speaking out. And you know, this was a truth session, you know what I'm saying? This was my truth speaking session. So if you enjoyed, you know, if you found what I said truthful, if you found what I said correct, or if you guys want to correct me, let me know. But hey, if you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next time, man. Peace out.